You see?
Down the
Look.
specific location in the brain where sloth is found. Dr. Helen Mayberg of Atlantis Emory University began the MRI scan with a simple test of emotions.
Let's just take healthy women and make them intensely sad and see what changes in their brain blood flow going from neutral mood to very negative mood.
The simple test had never been done before, and the results pointed to a single small area of the brain.
And suddenly we saw this new area of the brain that we had no reason to even pay attention to. And we looked it up in an atlas. It was the subgenual part of the anterior cingulate.
This tiny part of the brain was so small and obscure that many medical texts simply refer to it as a number, Area 25.
There were examples in kind of old animal literature that if you stimulated it, you could evoke crying behavior in monkeys.
Then Dr. Mayberg took her findings one step further. She knew that there was a certain set of depressed patients for whom Prozac didn't work. People whose sloth was too strong for even the best neurochemicals on the market. Her solution? Direct surgical stimulation of Area 25.
So what would happen if you placed a wire and stimulated activity in area 25? I think the best way to think about it is like a pacemaker.
The brain surgeries were performed under local anesthesia, so the patient was wide awake, but simply not able to feel the scalpel.
And what we noticed in many patients was suddenly at 1 over 4 contacts, usually when we got up to about 5 milliamps, that suddenly they had a sense of release, a lightness.
The results held up. Patients who had no success with Prozac or other antidepressants reported a dramatic lifting of depression with the implants. Area 25 surgery seems to have a similar effect to an exorcism of the demon of sloth. And whether the sin is a demon or a disease, getting rid of it literally changes lives. This doesn't mean that science has proven that sloth is a physical ailment, not a confusion. Is this proof that sloth is not a sin? The jury is still out, but it is clear that temptations to sloth abound in our daily life.
Technology is terrible that way because we'll say, hey, I'll check my email. It'll only take a minute. Hours later, you're still on your email. It's an awful temptation because of the immediate gratification, the immediate reward.
For thousands of years, the sin of sloth has been part of the human condition, diagnosed by doctors, denounced by religious leaders, and even praised by some philosophers. But if Christian tradition is to be believed, the simple act of laziness can send you to hell.
Simply act the laziness is to the dead.